Okay, hi guys, this is George Bartels here, and welcome to this introductory video to explain how we're going to go about this video training. I mean, the object of this is actually to take you through a very simple process and take the whole mystery and fear out of shooting, right? So it's really not a very difficult situation. You just have to step out of your comfort zone a bit, and that's something you're going to have to do. But you will discover that it really isn't difficult, and it's not complicated. Okay, so just remember, it's not complicated. It's just new. Okay, so this is something you keep in mind. Okay, it's just something you got to learn, and a little bit like riding a bicycle, you've got to learn, right? You're going to have to get on the bicycle, fall off a few times. That's okay. That's how you get there. So what we're going to do with this video series, I don't know how many videos it's going to be turning out to be, but I'll just start at the beginning, and we'll go through and see how we progress. It's what I'll be covering is basic things like this. Okay, so from the beginning, I'll be covering what your posture is on when you're talking to people, and how you're coming across to people. Right? Are you engaging? Are you exciting? Are you are you looking at them? Are you focusing on them? This is the thing. I mean, I do see so many videos out there where people basically looking down, or they look really kind of they kind of just feel that they're not really present in terms of talking to their audience. Okay, so if it helps, stand up, but get some energy in yourself. Okay, so that's really important. That's just the beginning and some basics. So it also makes you a lot more confident in yourself, right? When you first start, because it is quite it's quite nerve-wracking when you haven't done it before, and you think, oh my God, what is going to happen, and how is this going to look? If you just have excitement in yourself, and I find it's quite helpful if you just turn the fear into excitement, right? So whatever fear you feel, you make it exciting, and then that comes across, and people really, they pick up on that, and they want to listen. Okay, so unfortunately, I had somebody ask me for their opinion, and I gave it to them. They came across as being really quite sort of too laid back and almost half awake. And I was just being honest, and I gave my honest opinion. And unfortunately, this person really took umbrage to it. But so that's another thing we're going to understand. Okay, so if you're going to ask me for advice, I'm happy to do that. You can send the videos to me. You can ask me questions. I'm happy to answer them. But be very aware that I am straightforward. I do not, I don't try and hide, and soft pad everything. I'll give it to you straight up, right? If it's great, it's great. If it's not, and I don't think it's not, I would say so. And then just, be willing to accept criticism. It's not, I'm not knocking you down. It's creative criticism, right? It's something for you to take and actually build on. Okay, so this is very important moving forward from here, right? So that being said, what are we going to cover, right? So what we're going to cover in this series are a couple of things, right? So basically, a lot of immediately people say, oh, okay, well, what equipment do I need? All right. So in a nutshell, you need a smartphone. Okay. And then you can build on that, right? There's a lot of things to do. I use both smartphone and camera. You can have lighting, you can have lapel mics. There's the little mics that you put on. You can take it as far as you like, but really you can shoot very simple, engaging videos. Keep them short as well. Don't make them long. Keep them short, and with the very basic equipment. Okay, so you're going to need something like that. I find that I I use an editing software, right? The one that I use, I've paid for. However, there are free editing softwares, or they're very inexpensive ones out there. It really helps sometimes just to put things together, or anyway, I'll cover all this stuff. Okay, so I'm just mentioning what we can expect to be looking at. Okay, so it's your equipment. So your equipment is your camera and a bit of basic equipment. Now, another thing that I really like to use is a keyword research tool, right? So this is a bit of software that helps you come up with what people are essentially looking for. When they go on the search engines and they type in their questions, right? So this is to find long tail, and I like long tail keywords. So anything from 5 to 10 words in a keyword, and I'll explain that too. That part of it there. So it's what else are we going to look at? Well, then there's the optimization on the actual video itself. What do you do? How do you write your descriptions? How do you use your keywords in it? Your tags. I mean, all this sort of stuff is just to get your videos up onto YouTube. That's primarily what you want to do. But then remember that you want to engage people, you want to attract new people. Okay, so you can shoot this video for the group, and that's fantastic. I've seen some amazing ones as well. Thank you very much in this group. But bear in mind that the broader object of this is to basically reach out to new people, right? So. Although you might be talking to people and that's it. Remember that a lot of people are going to come and see your video, and they're going to be, they're cold. They don't know you. They've gone in, they've done some searching along, what is the best way to shoot a video for blah, and they've come up to your video, right? So this is where you're going to have to bring them in. So remember that these people are going to have to be, nurtured. They're going to have to be engaged in. Okay, so remember that, and that's a vital point of view. Okay, so that's the thing about making your video whole. Okay, so it's what you do with it to be able to get your video seen on YouTube, and also and if you do your keyword research right and you do your optimization right, then you're going to get ranked on Google, right? And you can get ranked on the very first page of Google. So all these things matter, right? And what you'll find with videos as well is that there's a longevity to them, right? So it's something that you shoot now, and that will work for you for a long time. Okay. It also helps for you to communicate with your immediate downline or your immediate little team and the people that you're in. Keep them motivated, keep them focused, keep them moving. These are all the things that work in videos. Now, it's a very powerful medium. People love it, and so I really hope that you're going to get a lot of value from this. And once again, I will cover each step in a lot more in sort of short chunks, okay, short little bite-sized pieces, so that it don't overwhelm you. Okay, so that being said. Great. I look forward to working with you in the coming weeks. And what you have to do is just below here. There's a link. Please go to that link and enter your name and your email address, so that you can be put onto it's an email management software that I have, which I can put you all there, and so that when I do post this video out, this will go out to you. It'll go to your personal inbox. It won't get lost in the emails and I mean the posts in the Facebook group, because there's a lot happening in those Facebook groups, and it just gets buried sometime, right? So this is a way of actually reaching and getting to you directly. So just do that now. Go there, enter your name, email, push submit, and we'll take it from there, right? So a thing also that I would like to say, that if you have, this is primarily for the group people within this team. However, if you have family, friends, or people that you care about, that you think this could help, then by all means, bring them on board, welcome them, and this is where it becomes this email management software works quite well, because if they come in a bit later, they can start at the Video1 and do the progression just like you do. All right, so. And from time to time, we'll have some question and answer sessions. That'll be great too. So, welcome aboard. You guys actually are doing amazing stuff in the GPS team. Keep it up, keep the energy up, and see you later. Bye.